Today I have so much trash that I need to go over with you so I can throw it away. Welcome back. My name is Lexi, and today I am going to go over all the products that I finished in the past 3 months. I have a series on my channel where I do this every quarter, and it really just helps me see what I'm finishing and give myself a little speed review if I'm going to repurchase the product or not. So grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's review these products. I feel like this quarter was probably my least successful quarter. I just have slowly gone down in the number, at least what it seems like. I have it all laid out on a table in front of me, and it seems like it's just less products than last time. I don't know, do you notice that like towards the end of the year you slow down in what you're using? I want to start with body care, and I only have 2 products for this. One is a body lotion and then one is a hand lotion, and I'm going to cut these up after just to see if there's any leftover product. But we'll start with the body lotion. This is the Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Swirl Cake body hydration or body cream, and I really enjoyed this, though it seemed like it went by really quickly. I really wanted this for the fall season, and I successfully finished it within that time frame. I'm still trying to find like a holy grail body lotion because I have dry skin, and I'm just trying to find out which products work the best for me. Same thing with hand lotions. I just go through these like crazy, and this is a brand I think is Target's brand. It's called We Loved. The scent is Sweet Cream and Red Velvet. I bought this one because the Bath & Body Works hand lotions are like double the price of this, and honestly I can understand why now. I wasn't a huge fan of this one. It isn't as thick as the other ones. I don't think there's like shea butter in here. Yeah, from what I can see there's no shea butter in here, and that's what I really like in a hand lotion, just because it really locks in that moisture and just feels so luxurious on the hands. This one honestly also didn't smell like Red Velvet to me. It just smelled sweet. That was a little disappointing. I feel like Bath & Body Works scents are always on point. And then I do have an honorable mention for this category because I'm just so close to being done with it, and that is the Trader Joe's hand cream. And as you can see, I have the smallest amount left. Unfortunately, it wasn't my favorite. I really wanted to love this product. I love almost every other skincare product I try from Trader Joe's. It's not that it was a bad product. This one is just, it doesn't dry down right away. It kind of has like that oily, greasy feel to it. Once it does dry down, it feels really nice. It lasts, like this is one of those that lasts through hand washing, and it does have a nice scent. It's very subtle. It's like a coconut scent. It's not something I'm going to repurchase, at least for myself, though it was quite affordable for how much product you're getting. The next category is skincare, and I also only had 2 products. So one is my ride or die that I will always rebuy, is my e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Removing Balm. This stuff is amazing. I don't know why I keep trying other products, but I'm done with that. So I did repurchase like a big tub of it. I think it's double the size, or I'm not sure, but I did purchase that, though I am working on a different makeup cleansing balm. So I want to finish that before opening into my holy grail. And then we have another Trader Joe's product, and this is their daily facial sunscreen. I loved this stuff. It has like a gel-like formula. It's so nice, and it was really easy for me to finish this. It took me most of the year to finish it, but that's fine. I mean, I wear sunscreen almost every single day, so I just thought that this was a really great product overall. And the last honorable mention is a skincare product, and that is the Tula Cult Classic Purifying Face Cleanser. And I'm like right here. I can see it just in the light, so I'm thinking like another week or 2 and I will be done with this. Overall, I thought this product was like mid-tier. This was gifted to me, and like it does a really good job of getting all your makeup off and feeling very clean without overly stripping your face, but it's just so fragranced. It has like this very strong floral scent, and that's just not something I want when I'm washing my face. Also, like if I was washing my face, I have to like put my mouth like that, because if anything like got on my lips, I could just taste this like all night. So that was kind of unpleasant. But overall, I think this is a really great face wash. This next category is makeup, and this is where I had the most success, and I also finished a lot of my goals I made earlier in the year. So we'll just talk about some of the products I don't like. I'll start with the Tarte Double Take Gel Eyeliner. This is a mini that I got, and I absolutely hated this. It was such a struggle to finish this, and I finally did. And I don't know, like I think think I got glitter on it or something, because every time I used it, it would irritate my eye. I hate like throwing products away, so I kept using it. But I am so happy to not have this in my drawer anymore. And I wasn't even reaching for it. I would just force myself to use it just to be done with it. Another eye product I absolutely could not get behind was the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Volume Mascara. This is another like mini sample size. I just don't like this one. It looks really nice when you put it on. It has like so much volume and length to the lashes, but that volume is gone within hours. My lashes are pretty straight, but this one feels like it exaggerates the straightness of them, and you will get panda eyes. I would get so much mascara under my eye. It wasn't cute at all, and it's really hard to like wipe it off with this one. I'm not sure why. It's not something I could recommend. Next product, I had such a roller coaster relationship, and that is the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, and I think I have this shade like Sand or Light Sand, and as you can tell, it is definitely not the shade for me. It's a bit yellow for my skin tone, and there's just the tiniest amount in there, but when I was reaching in there, it had already dried out, so I wasn't able to use it all. But I mean, I feel like I did really good. So when I first bought this, I loved it. It is super high coverage and just like blurs really well, looks really good. But then after a while, like, I don't know, something about it, like, I think maybe when I lost my tan or something, but it really just looked yellow on me, and that was really hard to use. I've used it with like moisturizer mixed in and then use that as a foundation. It like sometimes works. Sometimes it looked good, sometimes it looked so dry and just not cute at all. And then towards the end when I was using it, it would just like clump up on my under eyes. If you are someone who likes really high coverage in concealer, I would recommend this, especially for how affordable it is. I think it's just not suiting my needs anymore. I have been gravitating towards like serum foundations, and my favorite is Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer, and yeah, that one's just like really thin compared to this one, so I think it's just not what I'm looking for anymore. The first one I want to start with, which was a huge win for me, is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation, and look at that, I finished her. This was in my plan to pan this year. I had two foundations I wanted to finish. One I believe was the NARS Tinted Moisturizer, and that one took me like almost 2 years to finish up with daily use. And then this was second on the list as my oldest foundation. And this is another one where I had like a roller coaster ride with it, but in the end I loved it so much. So when I first got it, it seemed like I just could not get it to work. It kept pilling, and I'm pretty sure it was my skincare routine because I've changed that, and this is a dream. I love it. It blends well with your fingers, a brush, a sponge, just any way this looks good. It's also only like $22, which I think is a great price for the quality of it. It has like this frosted glass bottle, and I also really enjoy the pump. Of course, then I did have to take the cap off and use like a makeup spatula, but it was fine, and I just wasn't able to get like around the rim. Another product that was a huge win in wanting to finish this year is my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. I don't know how I feel about this one. This is another one where sometimes it looked really good, sometimes it didn't, and I think I'm more on the fence of not repurchasing it. Not that it didn't look good, but I would notice that within like a few hours it kind of lost its matte look to it, and I have dry skin, so I feel like that's something you expect with people with oily skin, but that was the case for me. Overall, I don't think it's a bad product. I've just tried so many different types of powders now that I love so much more, and that actually keep that matte look all day long. So I'm happy that I tried this, but I don't think I will be repurchasing. In this last makeup product, I've already repurchased a full size, and maybe you know what I'm talking about. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and I have like one use left, but I mean, I just wanted to include it. And I did purchase a full size of this already. It's like a deluxe sample, and I just love how it looks on the skin. I'm wearing it today, and I just love how it looks over like really sheer foundations. The only problem I've had is with like matte foundations because I have dry skin, and I do believe alcohol is like on the top of the ingredient list. I just love how it locks in my makeup. I also love how this looks over powders. It just keeps your makeup in place all day long. Next up, we have hair products, and one of these I didn't really like, the other two I loved. So this first one is the Ava NYC Gotta Bounce Curl Defining Cream, and unfortunately I didn't like this one. This one was really thick. I don't know why they put it in a pump. I feel like a squeezy bottle would have been way better because it is thick. Most of the time when I would use it, I would add water to my hands and create more of like a slippery mixture with it because it just wasn't that great. It also really didn't define my hair like as strongly as other creams do. I feel like my curls would fall within a couple of days, and that's usually not the case for me. So really just disappointed in this one, which sucks because I really love Ava NYC's products. This little guy was a sample, and this is the Fable & Mane hair oil, or Holy Roots hair oil. And I would mainly use this as like a scalp oil before taking a shower, and I really enjoyed this one. It has like a nice scent to it. I don't even know how to describe it, kind of just like oil, but I really liked it. And it felt really nice on the scalp, and yeah, I just had no issues with it, so I think I would repurchase this. This next one, sadly, I will not be repurchasing for a few reasons, and that is the Kerastase Elixir Ultim hair oil, and I love this stuff. You guys, I am so upset with what they've done with this because this was like my holy grail hair oil. And the reason I won't be repurchasing is because they've made the bottle much smaller as well as increasing the price of it, and that's just like, that's so greedy. I understand doing one or the other, but to do both, that's just kind of like a slap in the face as a consumer. You know, nothing is worth that to me. So I do fortunately have one bottle of this left that I actually bought right before they made those changes. I didn't finish any nail polishes this quarter, though I had high hopes that I could finish 2 more. But I did finish a bottle of acetone, so I mean, that's a win in itself. And then lastly, I have fragrance samples that I finished. So one is Spice Bomb Infrared by Victor Rolf. I absolutely love this one. I put it on my Christmas list because I've tried this before, and just every time I wear it, I get compliments. So this one just has such a nice, like, warm, spicy scent to it. It smells amazing. The next one I finished was 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. And this one is just like a very pure vanilla scent, kind of like a vanilla cashmere scent to it. I really enjoyed it, though I'm like very on the fence of purchasing vanilla scents just because it seems so basic to me, even though I really love them. But this was definitely one of the better vanilla scented fragrances I've tried. And then the last product that I finished this quarter is Juliet Has a Gun Lipstick Fever, and this one is actually a deluxe sample. I love this one. This one smells like lipstick. It really does, and it has like a nice like powder finish to it, kind of like the powdery scent to it as well. Those are the 17 products I finished this quarter, and you know what, I'm happy with the progress I made. I finished a lot of products, and I was just able to decrease the size of my collection. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye!